Sound check 1 2 3. Hello? Sound check. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the. Let me think for a second. The forum. I forgot the name. Oh, we're off in a good start. No, just kidding. For the GPL F1 League. Well, my brain was rendering that for a second. We're starting with the first short qualifying for today, which will be 8 minutes. We don't have a lot of drivers. We have 11 drivers. So I hope we can have a good battle. We'll take a look at Inaki's hot outlap. We'll do some things to make the viewing a bit easier. So the whole field is out at once. Okay. So the drivers are now hot swapping, so the tires get warm and they have better temperature, so they have more grip. It's this does remind me to Monza actually, 2019, where the whole grid was also packed up together. You saw one of the McLarens also braking, so he doesn't. So he does have some slipstream of drivers in front of him. I'm a bit distracted, and we have a yellow flag. So one of the Toro Rossos spun, Red Bulls maybe. I thought one of the Red Bulls spun, or drivers are just creating some gaps so they have clean air. And we're gonna watch Inaki on his hot lap. Last corner, DRS zone. As a driver, you now are giving the best you can, max fuel modes and the hot lap, DRS and hot lap. I should have warmed up a second. Well, Inaki locking up his right front into turn 1, which isn't very optimal, but maybe he can fix that. And another yellow flag as the driver pulls over. And Renault spins. Oh, he nearly collected Inaki. He will be I think the first one to set his time, if I remember that correctly, but we'll see. One of the drivers on the first run. Second DRS zone. Another yellow flag of the racing point. Yeah, he did give some room, nice. And if the host of the whole event just set us the fastest lap, never mind. Kimball looks dead. So Inaki with the second fastest time, 120.666. He's on cooldown lap. So the first lap has been the first run, so people are getting to the pits or they are backing up their ERS again, as the Ferrari just set as the fastest second sector. Nursing on the throttle there. onto the straight. I think he is a keyboard driver or a Xbox driver. Controller, I mean, Xbox. Who does an Xbox? Because his steering isn't that fluid. It's like a bit, yeah, a bit hard, if you can pronounce it like that. Like it's, yeah. It isn't like a steering wheel should steer. But maybe he will want to be. No, he isn't the quickest. So the professional pole is 1 minute 18.9 as the Ferrari just clips the grass. Oh, a lot of oversteer, and he crashes. He must have lost a bit of front wing there. This is a pretty strange camera angle. And so Barrios, what is he doing? Yeah, he has so much on the steer because of his front wing what broke. So I think he should go to the garage, to the pits, and put a new one on it. I'm just too confused to say anything. And no, he didn't speed to the pit lane. Ledge was Yusui Lucky on his outlap, warming up his tires, which surprised me with Barrios is also that he kept his ERS on hot lap mode. Because even though he had under 10% of ERS deployment left, so it was pretty strange. Because if as soon as it drops below 10%, you don't have ERS anymore. As we see, Yusui Lucky. I think his name was Dan. I'm not sure, but he. Wow, so many things are happening now. But yeah, it doesn't give the power anymore what it's supposed to do, and we'll take a look at Yusui Lucky's hot lap. Fastest first sector. I should have paid more close attention to the delta. But yeah, here's a quick lap as the Mercedes blades past Red Bull into the second DRS zone of the Circuit de Catalunya. And onto a very tricky corner, because you will lose your back end really quick if you don't really follow the racing lines, if you clip the curb. And Yusui Lucky is at the last chicanes onto the last corner where you got to have a good exit before the long straight, and he sets up first the pole lap of a 1 minute 18.51. I think he is in for his hot lap now. Let's watch the Alfa Romeo. Nearly should say Sauber, but it's that was a long time ago. That yeah, it was I think previous year. He's also in his in lap. 1 year ago that it was called Sauber. I'm not sure. Hyped. I'm just gonna call him hyped. Is on his outlap too. Doesn't have a real quick. Is it the optimal straight? And I'm curious why he is Ah, he is giving his teammate a slipstream, a tow. Ah, that's clever of the McLarens. Because Hype should go to the outside. It's pretty clever of what they did. To just tow each other. So, will Harry will have a good lap if he doesn't ruin it at himself. So, I think Hyped is too long in front of his teammate because he will generate dirty air now. So he will have less grip. It's a very smart idea, but I'm not sure if it's really working for them. Because you should overtake as there is a Mercedes there. Yeah, that is smart of Hyped. And Willy nearly outbraked himself. Yes, the Mercedes is just chilling in the grid of the track. So will Harry have a good lap? 1:19.26, which is a decent lap, fourth time. And I'm curious if he is his teammate is pitting. So I was curious if he was so confused with the buttons. Yeah, there it is. What was I saying? What was I saying? I thought maybe Harry will give it out to Hyped, but they didn't. But it was a nice teamwork of both McLarens to do so, and I hope we'll see more of that. As Pizza Bucker just shooted through that corner. We have a yellow flag as sector 2, probably someone who is... Pizza Bucker got some oversteer there. I'm wondering what's happening, but I'm not really bothered to switch to there. I think it's just the McLaren driving slowly. And Hyped for his hot lap. I already know what is causing the yellow flags. The McLarens are towing each other again. Ah, and Pizza Bucker just skipped through the corner into the gravel trap. That was a pretty aggressive move of Pizza Bucker to the Ferrari. Now we'll go for a second. Yeah, I just want to say something. I'm not trying to make ASMR here, I'm just eating my M&Ms. So, just to get that out of the way. Pizza Bucker aborting his lap, which is pretty clever of him because, yeah, just to be honest, it wasn't really a good lap. He had some big moments. What is Enoch doing? Probably punching a hole. I want to watch the McLarens again. So Will Harry is now giving the toe to Hyped. Look, this is what you want. Never mind. It wasn't as smart what Will Harry did. He should have. Yeah, there is a rule. It's not an official rule, but more like a gentleman's agreement. If you're lapped, don't. If you're, for example, lapped and you're on a straight, don't move off the racing line, because takes more time to. It will take more time to. It will take. It's just not handy for the driver who is lapping you. Oh, and Hype just totally ruined his almost perfect toe. Some of my M&Ms got stuck in my throat. And to copy Murray Walker's sentence, which he said at the end of some Grand Prix, he said something like, "Yeah, and I gotta stop because I got a lump in my throat," something like that. Well, I gotta stop because I got an M&M stuck in my throat. So probably Hype is giving or Will Harry is doing this again. If we watch Pizza Bucker on his hot lap again. Out lap. Yeah. There's some other things to see. Soldier Ardan is he is retired. Let's watch the incidents for a moment. So Kim Bellix has crossed the pit lane, exit white line, speeding through the pit lane, corner cutting, and speeding through the pit lane, which are the penalty are all warnings. So we don't have any grid penalties left yet. I mean, and, we're gonna watch Durboy on his hot lap. Bit of oversteer. He corrected it. That still isn't optimal from oversteer. So we have 50 seconds left. So I think some drivers are on their entry through for the last run. I don't know what a McLaren is doing. Oh, Haas. I thought it was a McLaren, but it wasn't. Someone on his outlap. Yeah, we're gonna watch Barrios. So it was pretty deep on the brakes, but we managed to do it. He again he spun. He yeah, crashed. We can't go into details my god. We can go into detail about this, but I think it was pretty obvious. Yeah, he just had some understeer, get onto the dirt, kept his foot on the throttle, and yeah, he lost his traction and spun into the wall. So he'll stuck in P9 unless Drent does something unique, and he didn't. So again, I'm trying not to make ASMR. I'm just eating my M&Ms. Pizza Bucker on pole, another Red Bull on P2, just really lucky. On P3, Kimball X. On P4, Will Harry. I nearly should say Willie Hare, but that's something else than Will Harry. On P5, P6 hyped, P7 Durboy, Enak at P8, Barius at P9, Soldier, yeah. Is it blocking? Soldier Erdan. I'm really confused. I don't know if he's still with us, but he's at P10 and we have Trent at P11. So let's go on to the race. We don't have any grid penalties, only warnings, so that's also pretty nice. So we don't have changes in the grid in front of the race. So in 20 seconds we'll have starting. We'll start the race. What I was going to say, the top four is really close to each other. It's less than a second separate them. So I need to drop my controller. Waiting, yeah, there they are. So we'll have a formation lap. As Vinja just had an excellent start, but he has to remain position in the formation lap. So drivers are warming up their tires now, and brakes, and engine, and gears, and whatever the shit are warming up now. Okay. What the fuck did that racing point do? Well, as you can see, when you have cold tires you will easily spin. Racing point is the perfect example for that. Yeah. I have some overtaking to do. And somewhere down here the AI will take over. You can see that in the driving. Here it is. You saw a shock on the steering wheel. As the three drivers farm up. I got one M&M left, but I will have to wait for that. So there will be 5 lights, and as soon as they are off, we'll be going for the GPL F1 League. The Racing Point had a good start and immediately covered the Red Bull off, and he's trying to go to the inside. Ooh, this is going to be pretty fun. For a second I thought the Red Bull would have an outbreak. Oh, there's one of the Renaults going through the... Took a bumpy ride. And spins. So there will be one Renault at the back of the field already. It's the owner of the league. One of the organizers. So sucks for him, but we have Pizza Bakker still in a battle with Vinje. Let's try to get my last minute away so I can talk. Ooh! Some big lockup. Wasn't really good to do, as I tried to get everything away, so later on the race you don't hear ASMR noises. Well, that's everything gone. So Pizza Bakker in P1, Vinje in P3, Kimball in P4, 3, Marius in P4, Hyped in P5, Will Harry in P6. Oh, there's Derp and Inak. Oh, there's some hits. Oh, that is so in the Ferrari spin. So gosh, I think no, I would say he's in the pits, but Lecky was getting some company at the back of the field, but he was in the pits to change his front wing, maybe his tires too. So he is at the back of the field with 35 seconds behind Marius. Or is that, I have to take a look at that, wrong buttons. There it is, it's he is 39.0 seconds behind the leader now. But as soon as there is a safety car, he will back it up. He's very lucky not to get lapped. For example, if it happened later on in the race, and he was already behind, he will be lapped, and then there's a lot of bullshit. So if I do something what distracts me, distract me. So Pizza Bakker not comfortable in lead. Just skip that word. 6 tenths behind. He has his fellow driver in the Red Bull, Finch, who is in his DRS zone, and I think DRS will open this lap. I'm not sure. We'll see as I see the telemetry is gone, which we have to get back. Lap data enabled. Diesel. And I just lost. I thought he had DRS. There was something blinking on my screen. I think he had DRS, as Pizza Bakker just had some kind of lag, Wi-Fi lag. Something isn't really okay with the connection going on everywhere. So we'll have yeah, DRS is enabled. So Pizza Bakker, Veggie will have slipstream on Pizza Bakker and DRS. His ERS is gone, but he's still doing it to overtake, which is pretty useless because, as I said before, as soon as you have below 10% of ERS, you will have you don't have any electric charge anymore. So that will, yeah, it's affecting on your turbo. If we have another frame drop. Kimball's first row, where something goes wrong, he will just get P1 without any problems. And Hyped is somewhere behind there. We don't have a... oh, here we have a battle. So we're gonna go with Soldier Word Erdan. So the car is equal, so the Mercedes does not have a major advantage at the front of the field, and I think Inaki is a bit of Wi-Fi lagging there, you know, all over the place. But Soldier overtook him. And I'm gonna search. Oh, as Barrios gets another crash into the barrier. So maybe he's gonna get a new front wing. No, I didn't saw it was damaged. Nope, it isn't. Maybe little minor damage, but you can't really see it. Most likely it also won't really change the aerodynamics. But he was it's not nice. And I think just Sweet Lucky is closing in. No, he isn't. No, it isn't. Which is really strange, actually. Do we have a nice battle going on here? Not really. So let's go on board with Pizza Bakker. And I just realized Finji should have over. Oh, Pizza Bakker is going for the undercut on Finji. Or he has front wing damage. One of the two is Kimball also is going into the pits. Just like Will, Harry and Durboy, Inaki is going into pits as well. I'm curious if one of those guys is actually getting a nose wing change. Durboy isn't. Inaki isn't either. I think no one has gotten a front wing change. But Finji is comfortably in the lead now, and I should really avoid saying that word because I just don't know the pronunciation of that word. Most likely it's like half, like it's not really good. Also, it's good, but not the way you are supposed to say it. And so we have Hyped now going in P2. Soldier was P8 if I remember correctly. In P3. Drenthe in P4, Pizza Bakker in P5, who just made a pit stop. So I'll take a look at who did a pit stop. Everyone except 4 and Barrios didn't make a pit stop. Yusrilaki also didn't make a pit stop. And Inaki didn't make a pit stop. And there's also a nice graph to see. Lecky lost 8 points. Inaki lost points positions. Inaki lost 2 positions. Barriers didn't lose or gain any positions at all. Derp got -1 position, -2 positions, -2 position, -4, +7, +7, he got wide, +4 and +1. Let's take a look at the tires they're driving on. So most of them are on 1 lap old mediums, or soft compound tire as I used to say it. It really bothers me that the medium is the medium was originally the white tire, what is in this rate the hard tire, and the soft is the medium tire. So I think do not really agree with what the FIA came up with. But I should have the reasons for it. Well, it would be better. Yes, he nearly got on the grass. Let's look at I don't think there are any battles now going on. Detail, telemetry, enable, gap, interval. Oh. There's no one is within a second of each other. So let's spectate Pizza Bakker for a moment. as will Harry sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1 minute 22.438. And he is already quicker in sector 1 if we have a yellow flag. A yellow track. Okay, so Dirt Boy and the McLaren has touch. I think Dirt Boy is a really aggressive driver. As he just wiped back because of the internet connections. But I'm sure Harry will get the overhand on Dirt Boy. So Dirt Boy's covering the outside and going to the inside to block a wheel from Will. Will's only gaining on him at the moment. So maybe Will, as the Red Bull Inaki spins. So I think Inaki has some damage. Maybe only got through the grid. Oh, he spun again. Yeah, there's a wall. You can't go through concrete walls, mate. It's your car also doesn't really like to go through concrete walls. F barriers also is gonna overtake Inaki. Oh my god, barrier spun on the curb. This is the average. I like this. This sucks so much for them, because Inaki has way overheated tires now, because he spun 3 times in a row. I mean, and he tried to dash through concrete walls. But this Finji is on the tail of Kimbalex. I'm getting my settings right again. So if Finji is on the outside of Kimbalex. Oh, nearly spun each other. Dirtboy and Drenthe also have a battle, and Dirtboy overtook Drenthe. Oh, and Drenthe goes wide and Will Harry steams past. I think, I thought Drenthe was going for the dive bomb for a second, but he didn't. As my foot is really dead at the moment, because I was sitting on it. So let's get it awake again. So we have Drenthe lost 2 positions in 1 corner. No, 3 corners. So Finchi and Kimmelix are not really battling anymore. There's so big gaps in between the fields. Like there are drivers. There's such a big skill difference. As Dirtboy is battling Will Harry. I was looking if I got... Dirtboy is going wide again. So I think Will Harris taking the outside in this corner. He's trying to crossing back maybe. And gets the cross back in this corner again, so on the inside of Dirtboy. I thought Will Harry did get some more speed, but he didn't. So he's only closing up and we're maybe preparing for in the DRS zone, so he can overtake him in the corner direct after this short straight. I don't think, because he didn't have a good exit, so Dirtboy does have more speed. Dirtboy also has more energy left and Will doesn't. He is just only shaving at the moment. As I hear myself talking, I hear shaving at the moment, but it should be saving at the moment. I was actually saying that, but it sounded really weird. So Will Harry is only like getting in the mirror of Dirtboy. He isn't a really smooth driver. He was more smooth and more smooth on the corner, on the braking, on the throttle, on the gas. He should have gained Dirtboy easily. He should have maybe already overtook him. So if I'm gonna search through the end of all for any other battles, no there isn't. So let's stick to them for the moment. And I think Dirtboy got on the gravel. Will Harry just totally cuts that corner. I think... Nah, I know I don't have my steering wheel at the moment. I was going to here. I think, well, no, he didn't. I think Willboy should be penalized for that. He just cut the corner. I think if the corner cutting rules were more strict, it should be. He should be penalized. I think it's a bit unfair what he did, but maybe he's frustrated. So we're gonna watch Dirtboy just pulling away from him slowly. If Kimblix is closing on a soldier, I think we're gonna see some more in this battle, because there are 4 of them and 2 between. No, he isn't. I'm keeping track of the battle between Willy and Dirtboy for you guys. So Soldier Artem is going into the pits for new fresh tires under his car. Yes, the Red Bull is going in noise. Oh, that was pretty... Locking up both his tires with a pretty big ball move. So, we're gonna watch Kimberlax. Yeah, it was a pretty battle. Yeah, I thought Lecky was doing overtaking maneuver. Oh, is Finji just put hypes on the grass with 2 wheels? I'm just really curious what they're doing. Yeah, this is like a never-ending battle. Because Dirtboy is quicker. Oh, he made a mistake. He, well, Harry did it again. It's really pissing me off as a commentator. So he's going through the outside, and finally they got each other. So we finally have yeah, but yeah, I don't like Will Harry's driving style. It's a bit unfair. If I think if he was a real race driver, he should have get penalized twice already. But he's quicker, so yeah. So he's yeah, he will kind of get away with this, but I'm curious if he's gonna get any penalties, because I think you can't cut the last chicane the whole time. No, he's just gonna get away with that, as yeah, Dirtboy is pushing too hard and spun himself around. So that will give Harry a brief to get some charge again on this ERS and all the stuff what he's having to get charged on. And hype is lagging some, so we're gonna switch to Finji, who's going. Yeah, what do you expect? My God. I mean, come on. So Will Harry just got a free position. Yeah, I mean, yeah, why would you go for a gap what is already closed? Don't go on the grass. Don't be like, oh, I'm a hero, I go on the grass. Yeah, as Pizza Bucker, oh no, it wasn't Pizza Bucker. Kimberlegs just also went, got some oversteer, but I mean, Finji, he is a good driver, but why would you go for a closed gap already? I mean, it was closed. Just lift or go to the left. Now you're having front wing damage. You get understeer as fuck. Dirtboy is on your tail, and I mean, he is a quick driver, and he got him already. Here. Yeah. It wasn't really smart move of Finji to but I think I made it clear already. So we're over the half point of the race. We have 15 laps remaining, if my maths are correct. So we have the pit stop boys changing their tires and doing their stuff, and Soldier and Lecky are battling now. So the owner and Soldier are having a small battle. Organizer. Yeah, I think Finji just fucked up his own race. This is gonna be a fun battle. So Soldier has DRS, Lucky doesn't. Lucky. Oh, I think Lucky should have covered inside longer there, so... oh, smart move, smart move. Also Lecky, one of the organizers, cut that corner. It's really pissing me off that people do that. Yeah, and the both guys just hit each other. I think Campbell X, I mean, we didn't have his point of view. I think Soldier, yeah. If I was Soldier, I would be really pissed. Yeah, he left the session. Yeah, he got all the right to. I mean, Kimball was just like on his inside. I thought Kimball was like being too optimistic, but I can't see that. I mean, it's. I got to get my AirPod good again, so I can hear myself commentating. But yeah, it's really sad. Soldier just rage quitted. Maybe had a terrible Wi-Fi connection. But it's also really understandable because Kimberlex just hit him. Yeah, it just went up his inside. And he was having a pretty good battle to Lecky, so it's just really sad for him. So I think my AirPod is getting in again and working. What the fuck did Fenchy did? Where the fuck did he... what? Did he just climb on that curb like he was climbing the Mount Everest? I mean, come on, man. Be realistic. Hold on for a second. So, I had to get something. It's really, I'm really surprised by the fact that Finchy just got that position. At that manner. Fuck. Oh, there it is. I just let drop everything. That's my dogs. My dog is a bit annoying at the moment. So I think the closest battle we have now is between Kimberlex and Will Harry. I mean, it's in DRS zone. So Kimberlex is just using this straight to get closer to Harry. And here should just fall out. FG set us the fast lap of a 1:21.42. Oh my god, a 1:21.242. My dog is like, I have the door closed, but he doesn't know what he wants. Does he want to go to the kitchen? Does he want to stay with me? What do you want? Yeah, you. What do you want? So I'm just gonna ignore her. She's sitting here. Let's concentrate on the battle race again. That's why we're here. But there's not really much to talk about. I mean, the chat isn't also really asking questions or so. It's like pretty quiet. So feel free to ask something. I will answer about. Are we gonna search on the internet? Do something. I mean, we don't have to do anything. There are no battles at the moment. I mean, I think I have 5 viewers. Yeah, 5 viewers. So probably they are just all drivers. So Drenthe is not in the DRSN of Soldier, but Soldier isn't even driving anymore. It's just Ghost who's driving, his AI. I think Soldier just race quit it. Race quit it. Race quit it. Yeah. Oh, he's going defensive mode. So Drenthe will take this position if he doesn't fuck it up. Oh my god, Drenthe, what are you doing? And we have a yellow flag. I got someone in the chat, but he wasn't really. I mean, it was English, so I do not understand. So Drenthe overtook Soldier. Now we have the field backed up here. Oh, why did he retire? Incidents. Why did Barrios retired? Collision with Dirt Boy. Collision. I think they both rage quit. One of them rage quitted. So we have 10 drivers left. One of them is going wide through the grass. It is Finji, and he is spinning his car around onto the racetrack. He's doing our Grosjean. But he didn't collect someone, so I think he should be proud of that. We don't have any battles. We have a lot of crashes. We have a lot of spins. We have a lot of yellow flags. As Fancy just... Sometimes I'm just wondering what these guys are doing. I mean... To be honest, I've some better racing. But there are also 10 drivers, so... I think... yeah, not to be rude or so, but I think these are the back markers. But... the back markers, but will Harry just crashed it into the barriers and reset it to the track, which isn't really fair to use. Yeah, to use comments. It is smart. I mean, it's not really fair, but. Yeah, I think these guys are back markers, and they're now in the top 10, where they don't really belong, if you understand me. So you get it's like weird racing. So Finji is getting a new front wing, and he's going again. Okay, with a delay of 10 seconds. So there isn't not really much to commentate about. I mean, we don't have safety cars, we don't have crashes where people actually retire. Okay, so what have changed? Hyped has moved 5 positions up, so that's a good job. Pizza Bucker lost 1. Kimberlex lost, gained 1. Dirt Boy gained 1. Leggy. Oh, what did Leggy do? Leggy lost 2. What is this pit crew doing? Oh, we have a yellow flag. Finji crashed again. I'm not sure if Finji hearing this, but I think he should turn on his traction control. I mean, I drive always with medium traction control because I'm always like I can drive without traction control. Nice. Oh, this is smart to let the Renault pass, but it really didn't really work out. But I always drive with medium traction control. I can drive without it, but like in F1, I'm always like I'm used to other sims. Like on the PC, I play Automobilista, Assetto Corsa, and another sim. Whoa. Yeah, he just missed the pit entry. This is the first time I see someone missing the pit entry because he lost his front wing. So he has to go another lap around without his front wing. Yeah, and locking up his tire. Yeah, I think... Oh, I feel bad for him now. Hold on for a second. You aren't gonna collect one of those McLarens, boy. One of them was, I think, a Renault or a Haas. I'm not sure. God damn it, AirPod, go inside of my ear, please. So, yeah, I was just talking about traction control. I'm used to drive without traction control, but I always drive GT cars and more Formula 2, Formula 3 cars. I'm not really used to drive Formula 1 cars. For a second I thought it was a safety car. And we had the first time penalty. I think both Red Bulls aren't really... They aren't really... Yeah, Finchi lost his other front wing. What the fuck? I mean, come on, dude. I think this is karma. Okay, so both Red Bulls aren't really having a good day today. I hope next week it will be better for them. I mean, but we were talking about traction control. Something happened to my phone, so I can't hear myself anymore, which is really annoying because I really enjoying that. So I can hear what's like from your perspective. If Finchi just lets the Renault pass, which is pretty smart, it costs us a yellow flag by doing that, but we're gonna ignore that. I was talking about traction control for the third time now, but I always used to drive everything but Formula 1 cars. And doing 2019 Formula 1 cars within a Waller sim without traction control, it's really difficult for me. I mean, most likely I'm able to drive without traction control, but I always prefer driving with it. But it also just it loses time driving with traction control. So I mean, you have yeah. You okay, here I lost it. I'm listening to myself. This is look, this is coming in really handy. If I lost track of what I'm saying, I can hear. I mean, there's a delay between live and the stream. It's like a 3, 4, 5 second delay, so I can hear. Wait, I can count how many seconds delay. Okay, so 1, 2. I'm gonna wait till it's silent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7-second delay. I was just really curious to know how many seconds delay. But I mean, I can hear 7 seconds before what I have said. So if I lost it, I got 7 seconds to time. 7 seconds the time to relocate in my kind of relocate my sentence. It's coming in really handy sometimes. It's also really annoying because I'm talking right now to you guys and just getting a whole story about Sfingy put it a faster lap of a 120.920. But okay, let's go back to what I'm saying. We nearly spun. Yeah. I'm too long at Sfingy's. Too long. Why? Oh why? We don't have a good battle anymore. I mean, Soldier is in P3. No, there's no battle. I might as well just take a break and go take a piss. I don't need to take a piss now, but I can do it. Go back and see nothing has changed. I hope next week it will be better. Maybe I can ask some persons to go racing. I know it would be really nice. It would be fun to have a racing commentator. For example, I'm driving, like I get my wheel, I'm gonna drive the race with those guys, and while I'm driving I'm gonna commentate about the race. And someone just got terminal damage, I think. Terminal damage, Fingy just yeah, I think he crashed on the pit entry. That's so painful to see cars stranded there at the pit wall, getting. I hope Fingy will have well, okay, is there his colleague Red Bull teammate spins? Nah, nearly spins. So I'm curious. No, I was thinking maybe Lecky will. Shut up, dog. Please. Come here. Let me pet you. Come so. Come here. Yeah. Do you want to be pet, girl? Come here. Don't take all my equipment off me, please. So. Yeah, you like sitting on my lap, huh? Don't you? So, I hope you'll be quiet now. But go back where I was. I was thinking for a second Lecky will get P1, but he doesn't. Because maybe I mean Lecky is a quick driver. So we're gonna watch Pizza Bucker. 10 seconds behind. 37 se. Are we gonna wait? Something is wrong. Yeah, I was having a gap towards the leader, but I mean, look, this is better. So I think we have a battle in our hands. Is Kimberlex going to overtake Dirtboy in the last few corners? I think Dirtboy is gonna get everything and the last chicane to get a good result. Ooh, touching, cutting the track. Oh, bad Kimberlex. Oh, this is gonna. Maybe it's gonna. No, it's not gonna be close. They're finished. Did they? No, they didn't yet. Oh, I thought. I thought it was the last lap. Finji has left the session. Yeah, oh yeah, he was crashed. So we have... Ooh, taking the out. Oh, he's hit Derp has hit Kimberlix. Yeah, you want to be that girl, I know, but I can't pet you the whole time. So Kimberlix is yeah, there you like it. Kimberlix locked his tire. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, I'm enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this. So we have Dirt Boy on the attack. Is he going to do the penultimate? Oh my god, yeah, you fucked it up for yourself, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean a 10 for the effort, but a 0 for the really the process of doing it. Yeah, this is just a jerk action. Okay, do you know? I think this is just legitimate karma. Okay, what a jerk. No good word for him. But now Shishvileki is NP4. And Durbo was he was doing such good race and then fucking it up like that in the last corner. I mean, come on, man. So we're gonna go to the podium and forget everything what's happening. So Hype is P1 in P1. I'm so confused. So we have 2 Dutchies on the podium and 1 British guy. So Hype is in P1, then we have another driver in P2 and another driver in P3. I just thought, oh, wasn't Kimberlex in P3? I think it was Kimberlex in P3, and I'm not sure who is in P2. But Kimberlex really deserved it. He had a great race, I think. So we're gonna take a look. Hyped in P1, Pizzabakker in P2, P2. That was really Dutch. Yeah. So P3 Kimberlex, Lecky in P4, Dirtboy P5, Will Harry P6, Drenthe P7, Soldier P8, Inaki P9, P9. Oh my god, I'm mashing up Dutch and English now at the moment. So Emberius P11 and Finji P10. I think some of them should be penalized harder. I mean Dirtboy for exactly. It was just not fair what he did. I mean, yeah, you should take your loss there. I mean, if you can't win it anymore, just don't. I mean, yeah, the dive bomb was okay, but I mean, so there. I've gotta do something. I'm gonna get him. The race was nice, I think, but not every driver was good. So I'm gonna review the race. So a lot of drivers actually had a good race, but yeah, some people just whooped their asses, as they were saying in the chat. You can't see the chat, but I do. So yeah, the Lada driver had a good race, but not everyone did. Not everyone raced fair. They raced hard actually, but so just lost track of what I'm saying. So yeah, it was a nice race, but like I said, a lot of people just ruined it for themselves. I mean, people going for the overtake where it isn't even possible. Yeah, someone's talking about that, but there was a one guy in the Red Bull, he tried to go on the grass. He tried to go on the grass while I was already defending the inside. I had fun commentating. I hope my guy is reacting pretty quick. I had a really good time, also a hard time commentating. I mean, it was pretty fun, but sometimes I'm yeah, it was sometimes a bit annoying actually to see people just whooping each other's asses. I gotta think for a second. Let me think. So I'm trying to. You know what? Here, I'm just will be waiting. I think I'm going to quit the stream, guys. People had a nice race. People didn't have a nice race. People whooped their asses. People didn't whoop their asses. People did go heroic actions. People didn't go heroic actions and did realistic things. Someone made the ultimate dive bomb. I mean, congrats for that, making the ultimate dive bomb. I think Drenthe is curious what I'm still doing in his party while I'm... Yeah, so I think... No, spectate for a second. So people whooped their asses, people didn't whoop their asses. I mean, it was a nice... try to go into the inside like that, to go dive bomb like that, but he didn't make the dive bomb complete. I mean, it was such a nice try, but he just failed it. Yeah, I think it's in my instructions. So yeah, disconnected. Yeah, so I'm disconnected from So I'm disconnected from the session. I'm gonna quit this live stream too now. So I'll see you guys later next week. It will also be my last commentating race. Because I am a PlayStation Plus then runs out of doesn't want to go anymore. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next week, and I hope we have a good fun race. Goodbye.